Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Harry and David fine chocolates. These are the signature holiday truffles. It says, crafted with care in the Harry and David Candy Kitchen, these delectable truffles are made using only the finest ingredients, including our signature blend of chocolate. With each bite, you'll experience a thick chocolate shell and a deliciously creamy center. Open and enjoy. These were $11.99 at Meijer. And what I like about this is, before you give it to someone, if you're buying this as a gift, you can just simply pull the sleeve off and just give them this collection of chocolates, and it immediately raises the value of it right there. Just taking that sleeve off and giving them this, and they will still know what's in the box because on the back it has the names of the chocolates. You have milk chocolate, coffee, cherry, almond, raspberry, and dark chocolate. So when you open this up, there's no tape or anything. There's nothing on there. What?
It's on the side.
Yeah, the name is not only on the back, but the names are on the side. So you know row by row, because that's how it looks in here. It's row by row of chocolate. You know exactly what each one is. But they didn't add anything to take away from the luxury experience, you know, by putting tape on it or anything like that. And then when you're finished, you could keep the box.
You at least wrap a gift in it.
Yeah, you could wrap something. You could put a pair of gloves or anything, a hat. Oh, they smell strong. They smell very, very nice. So this is how they look outside. So why don't we start with, this first one says milk chocolate. I think that one is the double chocolate is what, it says milk chocolate on the tray, but then on the back of the box it does say double chocolate.
None of them really look like that.
I think it's a thicker, the double chocolate, the double chocolate on the box, honestly, it has thinner lines. Mm-hmm. This one that says milk chocolate, it
looks like the raspberry one.
Yeah, it's thicker. Yes, it does look like it would be the raspberry.
Might be.
You think they switched it?
No, I think that literally is milk chocolate, and that's the double chocolate. Raspberry is in milk chocolate, maybe. I don't know. We'll just try it. You want this in fourths? This is a pretty good size.
It is huge. I thought that they would be. Smaller than what they are. They are big. 2 truffles is 230 calories. So that's telling you how big these are. They're huge.
It's raspberry. It's good raspberry too.
Okay, so.
What does that one say? That one says raspberry.
Raspberry. Try it.
You want to do that one next?
Yes. That one, I'm going to be honest.
Did you think it tasted like raspberry?
It had, and a lot of times when they put chocolates in a box like this, one of them will take on another one's flavor.
That's true.
I've had candies many times. I've put a bunch of different flavored candies in the same bag. And it turns out I ruined the whole bag because it comes out and they all taste the same. So that does have a hint of raspberry.
It's very light though.
But
no, this is really strong raspberry.
Okay. Yeah, that's the raspberry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So that would have to be the double chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're calling it, like I said, they're calling it milk chocolate on the box, double chocolate here. I'll be honest with you, though, I don't care for that one. The milk chocolate one, I don't care for just the regular milk chocolate one. Because it did have a little hint of raspberry in it, and it wasn't, and once you've eaten the raspberry, you know that is absolutely raspberry because it's very strong. And I actually like the raspberry. It's in a dark chocolate. it's a drier dark chocolate.
It is, and you get that little bitterness from it.
Mm-hmm. So I do like that one.
That's coffee.
The milk chocolate, I didn't care for that one that much.
It was okay.
It didn't taste like a pure milk chocolate like it should have.
Yeah, it would have been nice if it had just been a creamy chocolate.
Right. Why don't you try the almond?
This one?
Yes. So, like I said, when I saw these truffles on the back, I'm expecting them to be small. And instead, you can cut these into you can cut these into 4 pieces because they are so huge. So this one is the almond.
I see that one even has a hint of raspberry.
That's what I was going to say. That one reminds me very much
Of the first one.
of the first one.
And I didn't get any almonds.
It has that underlying raspberry flavor. I think because it was in the box with all these other ones. And the almond that you're supposed to get is that lightly sprinkled on the top, I think.
Yeah,
You don't taste it. No, you don't taste it at all. Not at all.
I've been impressed with the texture of them. The very smooth, very creamy. The cherry.
Let's go for dark.
They're very smooth and creamy. I love them, and they're huge.
Yes, the size.
They're more like bonbons than truffles.
So for size and texture, but if you're buying a box of chocolate, the most important thing, they can be ugly as can be, but if they taste good, then to me that's the most important is that they taste good.
They don't taste bad.
They don't taste bad, but they don't taste as good as they could.
Right.
This is dark.
And I don't get the raspberry with that one.
Not at all.
No, it's good. It's actually not as bitter as a lot of dark chocolates.
It does not taste like dark chocolate.
No, it tastes like a very. If it's dark, it's very light.
It's on the darker side of milk.
Right.
But it's not.
I mean, it would literally be like a 30% or something.
People that were into dark chocolate would probably be disappointed in that because it doesn't taste like dark chocolate.
It's missing all the characteristics of dark chocolate.
Right. So this one is the cherry. It took a minute.
Yeah, it's definitely cherry. It's about as strong as the milk chocolate one and the almond one.
Yeah, it took a minute to get the cherry, but I really, really like that cherry flavor. It is a once you do get it, the cherry is what you're left with in your mouth. That lingers. That is very, very nice. It's like you've eaten a chocolate covered cherry without the mess, without the syrup, you know. Kevin, you have
Pulled it out with it.
pulled the whole thing out. The last one that we're going to be trying here is coffee. Let me just grab that. There we go.
Wow. Now I'm amazed. So it can't be that the flavors are transferred, because that would have been the flavor that would have gotten all the other ones.
It would have, because that's strong.
So they're putting something in the milk chocolate that has that little, like a raspberry cherry flavor.
The coffee makes you feel like you've eaten a coffee bean without the crunch.
Yeah.
That's what it's exactly like that. Coffee bean without crunch.
It's good if you enjoy those coffee beans. I think you'd enjoy that.
It's extremely strong. That is the strongest
definitely
flavor in the box. My favorite flavor in the box was the cherry and then the raspberry.
Mine too.
Yours too?
I would say
we've tried a lot of Harry and David products, and I always like their products. The coffee that I drink right now is Harry and David Moose Munch coffee. It is my absolute favorite coffee. That said, I personally would pass on this box.
Yeah, especially for the cost. What did you say it was?
It was $11.99.
Yeah, so I mean, if it was Valentine's Day and you were giving it to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever, It might be a good gift.
And I don't think they would pay attention like we are. We were really sitting here scrutinizing each piece. And I think if, you know, depending on who you are, you're going to pop one in your mouth and go, and you might not notice that one tastes like the other. You know, you might not notice that.
I think they're good. I think
they're good.
They're good. I don't know if they're $12.
I don't think they're $12. That's the thing. Is I might pay $8 for this box, but I wouldn't pay $12 for this box.
But you are getting pretty good sized hunks of chocolate, so keep that in mind too.
So. It is a good size collection. It's a good size box. Like I said, it's a very nice box. They've really, you can tell that they've very much paid attention to detail. So they have all that. It's perfect. But it's just the basic flavor, that basic chocolate flavor. It doesn't taste like your basic chocolate. It really does taste like there is an underlying raspberry in it. And what was the other one? The almond had that as well.
Without almond.
Yeah. So and you couldn't taste any almond at all. So those are the things, you know, we have to knock them for. I still think it's a very, very nice box of chocolate. If you can find it somewhere else cheaper, then I would definitely get it. Yeah. Or maybe if they have some left after the holidays, you could get this.
True. Save it for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because I'm sure it will still be in date. I don't see a date on here, but I'm sure it'll still be in date. So I hope you enjoyed the video and that helps you out. And thanks for watching.